Welcome back everyone, this is Simon here from SciFit, and in this video here I'll be talking about how you can find your purpose. How you can find your purpose in life and actually get fulfilled with it. Move in the direction you want to go and actually do something that makes you happy, that gives you meaning and fulfill you, right? Purpose basically comes down to actually doing something you're born to do. Doing something that you develop throughout the years, something you are passionate about. Doing something that turns you on. Your purpose is built on all those principles. So out in the future, you will have like a special kind of meaning that pulls you in that direction. It all makes sense when you're experiencing it. You will get experiences throughout your life that sort of like remind you about, this is who I am. This is what I'm supposed to do. I am good at those things. I should be doing that thing there. Like, it's basically pulling you all through like a funnel and into like a purpose. Like first time I heard the word purpose, and I'm like, sounds cool. It's like big. Like, what is it? Like, I start writing down what is my goals, but like it doesn't really ring a bell. I didn't really have like a connection to the word purpose. How do I find my purpose? First thing you can start doing here with getting in alignment with what I'm doing right now, is that in alignment with my purpose? What is my purpose? How do I find my purpose? First thing you can start doing here is that think back to when you were a kid. Think back to when you were 5, 6, 7 years old. What were you doing? What were you interested in? What did you like to do when you were a kid? What sort of kid were you back then? Were you a good girl, a wild girl, good boy, wild boy? Did you play soccer? Did you play any instrument? What were you so obsessed with when you were a kid that you just couldn't get enough of it? See, this is basically the building stones for you to actually, figure out who you are. Like, who are you as a person, right? Like, that's what we're saying about kids. Kids are the true them because they're just them. They don't have any filters, they don't have any expectations, they don't have any, past or future experience. They're just in the present and they're just immersed with what they're doing. What were you doing in that area of your life where you were basically just immersed? You were just doing the things every single day when you were a kid. What were you doing back then? Think back to a moment and then start thinking to yourself, who was I? Who was I as a kid, and what happened to me now? 20 years old, 30 years old, 40 years old. Am I that happy kid I dreamed about? Did I actually go in that direction? Did I fulfill my dreams I had when I was a kid? Right? When you were a kid, you didn't have any limitations. You were thinking about being the the superhero of the world, be the celebrity of the world, the singer, the president. Like, you didn't have any limitation because your brain wasn't in the way from you. You haven't experienced any like setbacks or people that turned you down or rejections. You haven't experienced any of that. You had pure, crystal clear dreams for the future and what you would like to achieve. So what I would like you to do here afterwards, when you start thinking about what am I currently doing, today compared to what dreams did I have when I was a kid? Where am I today? Where are you today in the sort of like the picture you had for yourself? Where do you see yourself today? What are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your career? What are you doing with your family life, with your relationship? What are you doing with your money? What are you doing with your finances? What are you doing with where you live, with the environment, with the people you have around you? Where are you right now? Where are you right now in your life? And is that something, when you think back right now, is that in alignment with what you thought you would want to be when you were younger, when you were a kid? Think back to a moment like that. When you're sort of like now getting clarity about where you are right now and where you would like to go when you were dreaming when you were a kid, where are you and what is the distance from it? Are you doing something completely different and you're actually seeing yourself today being a little bit unhappy? Like I actually wanted to do something else, but now I'm stuck in that career. I'm doing that job right now. I took the university and became something, but I'm not really fulfilled. I'm just doing it. I'm just going through the motion. I want to ignite your inner flame again and start becoming aware of what am I doing with my life. It's never too late. You can be 60, you can be 80, like you can still experience and doing things. Like when you have time left, right? You still have time left to do things. That's the thing. Like, you know, purpose is not just something that comes. It's something you're gonna open that door, knock on the door, open it, and then you're gonna pull it out of the closet, and then you're just gonna grab it, and then you're gonna walk with it out the door. You're gonna care about your purpose. It's the same as I talk about with the goals all the time. You're gonna care about, you're gonna experience, you're gonna wash, polish, you know, fine tune, trial and error. You're gonna do things so you sort of like, you know, you're going in that direction. You're actually staying close to the things, because if you're just sitting here and think like, oh, I would like to do something else with my life, but I can't really, because I'm in that position where I'm right now. I have responsibility. You know, I have a mortgage to pay. I can't really just start my own company and do something else. Like, get out of that. What were you dreaming when you were a kid? What did you want to do with your life? What is the flame you have inside of you that's not blown up yet? I want to blow that flame up inside you, so you again can go in that direction with drive and motivation to take on new tasks. You basically gonna lay out a thing here right now. You get clarity about where are you right now, where would you like to go, and what can I start doing right now. You might be stuck somewhere right now where you're like, I'm not really where I want to be, but like I'm okay. What can you do starting today that will move you in that direction of what is the things you actually want to do? What is the outcome? What is the thing? What is the person you dreamed about becoming, having, and doing? What is that person doing? Start working towards that thing. And it's back to the thing again. When you start doing the things every single day, you're becoming obsessed. You are moving after hours. You're waking up beforehand. You're doing a little bit in lunch break. You listen to something. You're reading something. You're talking with someone. You're meeting up with someone after work. You start working after work. Like, you have plenty of time to actually move in that direction, even if you're stuck in something right now. It's all about you becoming ignite and becoming, you know, awaken again and actually feeling like I can do something with my life. I can do more than I'm doing right now. I am here to create amazing things, and it's never too late. I want to do good things with my life. I want you to have that sense, have that feeling, and you get that by knowing where you like to go, where you are right now, and then you start moving step by step in that direction. Before we jump off the video here, there's 3 golden rules I would like you to write down. I would like you to write them down, and then I would like you to answer them for yourself. And those 3 questions is a good indicator for sort of like seeing like, who am I, where do I want to go, and what am I supposed to do? What am I good at? What will I be doing? So the first question you're gonna ask yourself is that, what is my interest? What is my category interest? Almost like my industry. And then again, go back to when you were a kid. You know, what is my industry category? What is my interest category? Am I a sports person? Am I an artist? Do I like beauty and makeup? Am I, you know, financial? Like, what is my interest? What is like my category of interest? Where do I fall into in those categories? Sports person. I'm a sports person. I've always been a sports person. Always played football, some sort of sport since I was a kid. I'm in the category of activity. I'm in the category of sports, well-being over here, right? So that's the first one I would like you to write down. The second one I would like you to write down is that, what is your personality type? Who are you honestly when you're sitting and thinking about yourself? What sort of person are you? Are you an extrovert that's out there? You always need to have people around you. You're speaking. You want to be there. You want to be centered. Like you're loud. You're out there, and you want to be ignited by other people and lots of noise around you. Are you more introverted? You like to be by yourself. You like to, you know, keep it a little bit more quiet into you. Are you analytic? Like, what are sort of the personality aspects you have of yourself? Are you more that way? Or are you more that way? That's the second one. The third one I would like you to start thinking about, and I broke that down in a category almost like an organization. So when you think about an organization, we have lots of different roles. We have the manager, we have the CEO, we have the financial, we have the developer, the organizer, the one to look after the staff, the creator. Like, we have so many different roles within an organization. So what I would like you to do is that if you have to work in an organization, in what sort of role would you fit in terms of your personality type and in terms of your sort of like your interest? No, we're not talking about what sort of work or job and things you have to do, but what category, role would you be inside that organization? Are you a manager? Are you like do you have that leadership skill inside you? Do you want to influence and persuade people? Do you like to work in a big group and organize things? Are you more the designer? Do you like to sit by yourself and create things? Or are you like analytic? Like, do you like numbers? Do you like to sit and calculate and mathematics and all that sort of stuff? What sort of role within an organization would you fit best into? So when you have those 3 questions answered for yourself, that gives you a good understanding of what am I supposed to do? Where can I go towards, So what is your core interest category? Sports, artists, singing, music. What is your personality type? And what role within an organization would you naturally fit better into? Answering those 3 questions, I promise you will get so much closer to get clarity about what your purpose is. So what is your core interest category? Sports, artists, singing, music. What is your personality type? And what role within an organization would you naturally fit better into? Answering those 3 questions, I promise you will get so much closer to get clarity about what your purpose is.